fuck is up, my britches? If you're new here, hello, my name is Brittany. In today's video, we're gonna do another empties video because you guys seem to love these on my channel. I think this is the best way to really give my thoughts and opinions on products because I use the entire product. I'll let you guys know if I would repurchase them or not, all that fun stuff. So if you guys like empties videos, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share it out. You guys know what to do by now. Let's dive right in. So the first one up is going to be the Dermalogica Special Cleansing Gel. I really did enjoy this one. Is it like my holy grail though? No. I like the consistency of this one. It doesn't dry out my skin. It doesn't break me out. It has almost like a slimy consistency to it, which I really like because it feels more hydrating on my skin. I always feel like I'm like on the hunt for the next best cleanser, you know what I mean? So I could see myself repurchasing this, but I did really enjoy it. I still find myself like longing for my Purity Made Simple because it's like every time I go back to that one, I'm just like, oh, why did I stop using it? So maybe that'll be my next one, or if you guys have a favorite cleanser, let me know, but I did really like this one. Next one up is going to be the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I only would purchase this if I'm like in a pinch and I'm at Sephora or Ulta, which we ain't going nowhere right now. But if I was in a pinch and I need a setting spray, I would repurchase this one. But if I know ahead of time that I need a facial setting spray, I will just order the Skindinavia Bridal Setting Spray. This and that Skindinavia spray are the exact same product, and you get double the amount with the Skindinavia than you do with the Urban Decay All Nighter. You can see even on the back, it says Urban Decay by Skindinavia. So why wouldn't you just go towards the company that's actually making this, you know? I've said that a lot on my channel. Like, I do really love this, but I would rather get more for the same price. And then Skindinavia always has sales going on, but these aren't like my favorites anymore, even the Skindinavia one. I like this one if I don't want to look dewy. This gives me that perfect, just natural looking finish. It doesn't make me look dewy or matte. It just kind of makes everything settle into the skin and it doesn't really give an effect. I hope I'm making sense, but I do really like this one. But again, I would purchase the Skindinavia one over this one, but my current favorite is the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Spray because it gives me that nice dewy finish. So again, I do really like this one. I would repurchase it, but I just have others that I like more. But it depends on what I'm looking for. Next thing up is going to be the Aromatherapy Sleep Lavender and Cedarwood from Bath & Body Works. This is the body wash and foam bath. I fucking love the scent of these. Like, lavender just gets me. I love the smell of lavender, but this one's my favorite one. There's other things that are sleep with the Bath & Body Works line. The lavender and cedarwood are the fucking best. So I really do love this one. I only repurchase these when they're on sale because Bath & Body Works always has sales when they're like buy 3, get 3 free or whatever the case may be. But the scent of this, I love lavender, especially like at nighttime when I'm gonna go to bed. It just gives me that,
you're gonna sleep good tonight.
I don't know, it's so weird, but this is just the scent that I associate like when I go to bed, you know? So I would definitely repurchase this. I love that body wash. It's so good. If you're familiar with the Lush Cosmetics, I think it's the Sleepy Body Lotion. It smells so similar to that, like very minute differences between the two. I really love that as well, but this just, it smells just like it. So if you're wondering exactly what it smells like. Next one is going to be the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. This is what I'm currently using. This is my shit. I love the scent of this stuff. I have tried the shampoo and conditioner. Those weren't my favorites. I actually ended up returning those. I forgot to mention those in my favorites and fails video. God damn it. But this is my favorite body lotion for like spring, summertime. In the fall, winter, I usually go for the Kiehl's Creme de Corps or the, what is it? It's the blue one of these. Those are the ones that I usually go for. But spring, summertime, baby, this is always my body lotion that I go for. It smells so good. If you don't like very intense smells or like the, I can't talk about this without smelling it. What I notice with a lot of people when it comes to this body lotion is you either love it or hate it. Like, I love the smell of it. It lingers all day for me. It smells so fucking good. So I would definitely repurchase this. I have a full size of this upstairs right now that I'm using. I fucking love it. So the next one up is going to be the Tatcha Rice Polish Classic. I've said that wrong so many times now, but this one I really did enjoy. It's just a powder formula that you add a little bit of water and it serves as like a gentle exfoliating cleanser. I really do enjoy this. I actually have the gentle version of this upstairs right now. I always get these when Tatcha has like the gift sets or like a gift with purchase type of thing. I don't think I would repurchase this one though because I'm currently using the Good Molecules. I think it's called the Pineapple Cleanser or something like that. Very similar formula. It has that powder consistency. You just put it in your hand, add a little bit of water, you mix it up, and you just rub it all over your face. It's just a really nice, gentle exfoliator, which I'm a big fan of. It just feels like it gets like all the gunk and stuff out of my skin, but it's not abrasive on the skin like all those exfoliators that have like the beads and stuff in them, you know. I really do like this. I just find myself favoring the Good Molecules one because one, you get so much more product than these little mini sizes. I think these are like $15, but with the Good Molecules one, you get a full size. It's like 12 bucks or something like that. Super affordable brand. So I don't think I would repurchase this one, even though I love Tatcha as a brand. You guys hear me talk about them all the time. But I find myself reaching for the Good Molecules one over the Tatcha one that I have upstairs because they're so similar. So I did really like this, but I don't think that I would spend the hefty price tag. I would rather spend it with Good Molecules. That's really affordable. So that's that on that. Next one, I've been wanting to talk about this on my channel, and this is another favorite that I forgot to mention. This is the Snuggle Super Fresh Fabric Refresher. This smells so fucking bomb. If you love the scent of Snuggle, like the fabric softener, bitch, I spray this all over my house. It just smells like fresh laundry. If you smelled the fabric softener, that's exactly what this smells like. So it's almost like a Febreze. So you just spray it on whatever furniture you want, and it gives a really nice smell to the house. Again, I love the smell of Snuggle, so I highly recommend this. I find mine at Walmart. That's really the only store that I've seen this at, so highly recommend. Next one up is going to be the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. I really love this for detangler. I feel like this is the only detangler that I could at least think of that I can actually feel it in my hair. It doesn't weigh my hair down. Like, it has that conditioning feeling to it. And I love the fact that it repairs dry, damaged hair, it adds shine, detangles, controls frizz, seals and protects hair, prevents split ends, stops hair breakage, creates silkiness, enhances natural body, and flat iron, spray, and thermal protector. That's a lot of claims that this has, but I genuinely feel like this covers all of that. So I highly recommend this. I know it is more expensive, but this is the type of product that I look for with a detangler. I just talked about a detangler fail in my recent favorites and fails. I find myself always going back to this one, so I highly recommend this. I've repurchased it over and over again, so if any of that sounds up your alley, try it out because it's fucking bomb. And I like the fact that they have, I think, 3 different sizes in this formula. I personally like the smallest one just because I feel like it's most comfortable in my hand for when I spray it. The bigger bottles are a little bit more difficult because it's thicker on the top. Like the big size is probably like this thick. So I have a hard time grabbing the bottle and spraying it, you know? Just a little food for thought there if you're interested in the product. If you've never tried it, I would suggest getting the smallest size. Next thing up is going to be from Olaplex. This is the Hair Perfector number 3. You can tell that I would repurchase this because I have multiple bottles of it. I have another one upstairs in my shower right now. I just love this if I need that extra hydration. I've been trying a new conditioner recently and it's not really doing it for me. So today I actually use this again and it brings my hair back to life. It just gives me such good, just nourishing hydration, all the shit that I want. And I just love that this like almost acts as like a hair mask in the shower. I apply it before I shampoo and condition my hair. I let it sit on my hair while I'm just putting my body wash on or whatever. I rinse it out, I go in with my shampoo, then conditioner, and I could still feel it like it's in my hair, you know? It really does make a difference, so I highly recommend this one. And if you leave it in your hair for longer than if you're in the shower, like if you like doing hair masks and then get back in the shower, this is such a good one, so I highly recommend this one. Next 2 are going to be more body washes. I have the Bath & Body Works Rose Water and Ivy, and then Lily and Green Tea. I like these. I just feel like there's not much to say about body washes except for they smell good, so these both smell really good. The Rose Water and Ivy wasn't necessarily my favorite. Like, I like my shower gels to kind of linger throughout the day. It just makes me feel like I smell better, you know? But I really like Bath & Body Works ones because they always have the deals on the shower gels. You can always add a coupon on top of it. So I always purchase these when they're buy 3, get 3 free. So I'm still using Bath & Body Works. I don't even know. I think I'm using Moonlight Path right now. That's like my favorite. I love the scent of that. But these were nice. I really do like them. And I mean, I have multiple of the Bath & Body Works shower gels for a reason. So I really do enjoy those. I also want to add, because I've mentioned this in previous videos, I thought that these shower gels were breaking me out. No, they weren't, because I've been struggling with acne for the longest time and I'm still using these and I feel like my skin is clearing up so much. If you want to know what I've been using to help clear up my acne, go check out my March favorites and my February favorites because Two game-changing products right there. Next thing up are going to be the Baddie B Sugarbaby lashes. I fucking love these Baddie B lashes because I feel like they really last. So the reason I'm putting these in an empties video is because I was pulling out this lash the other day. These are so old. Like, I've used these probably 30 times. I love these lashes, but you can see this little set right here pulled right out of the lash line. So I just decided these are probably done for now. I did realize, because I've purchased from Baddie B lashes since I purchased from the like initial line, because I got these when I think they first launched, and I have noticed that their packaging isn't as luxe as it used to be. It's a lot thinner, which is not a bad thing, but I feel like I liked it so much better because it felt more durable before, which for lashes, it doesn't need to be insanely durable. It's just one thing that I've noticed. They're still the same price point, but you can tell there is a difference in packaging, and to me, it just feels a little bit cheaper than what it initially started as. So not that that matters much. I really like the aesthetic of Baddie B lashes. I love just the entire packaging on these. I really do love, and I think like the logo is super cute. It's just, Baddie B just has some of my favorite lashes, and for being, how do I want to say this? Because they're not affordable, I feel like they are expensive, but they last. That's the biggest thing for me is, like I said, I use these so many times, like at least 30 times. I use them over and over and over again, so I feel like they're very durable. So they're $19. With lashes like these, I feel like they're usually like $30 at least. So I feel like compared to other brands, they are more affordable, you know what I mean? And I feel like their packaging, it really sets them apart. I did notice that Alamar Cosmetics has very similar packaging as well, but I really love Baddie B lashes. I cannot recommend these enough. I just started using their synthetic line, and I really like those as well. So definitely recommend Baddie B lashes, and they're actually owned by one of my favorite influencers, the very first influencer that I found on YouTube, Jenny69. So highly recommend these, and I fucking love these lashes. So since we're talking about lashes, I'm gonna tell you about these MakeupGeek 3D Faux Mink lashes in the style Nicole. I don't have the lashes in here. I have no idea where the hell they went, but these are some of my favorite lashes that I've tried. I really did enjoy these. But this is where I feel like compared to like Baddie B lashes, these didn't last nearly as long as Baddie B did. So same thing happened with these ones. I was pulling them out of the just component, and the lash like just kind of broke apart. So I couldn't really replenish it because actually both lashes did it. So I did really like the style of this lash, but they're not as durable for me as, like I said, the Baddie B lashes. So I would repurchase these though because I like the style of them so much more. They're like the perfect mix between everyday wearable and just like a little bit more dramatic, you know? These are just the type of lashes that I look for, so I would definitely recommend these ones. Just be mindful that they may not last as long, or just to be a lot more careful than I was when I was taking these out. Next thing is going to be my Purity Made Simple, the one-step facial cleanser. This is the cleanser that I feel like I always go back to. I always buy it during like the Christmas time, or when Philosophy has like their buy one, get one free. I used to get the big ass bottle of it, and then I would just get another one free. That's like the best time to buy this cleanser, but this was my favorite for the longest time. And again, I always come back to this one, so I still would repurchase this one. I'm just like on the hunt for my next favorite cleanser, you know? So I don't know if I'll purchase it anytime soon. We'll see. Next thing up is going to be the Farmacy Honeymoon Glow AHA Resurfacing Night Serum. This is fucking bomb, especially if you have textured skin. Like, I have a lot of texture on my forehead. You could probably see it right now because I haven't been using this. But when I was using this, I noticed such a big difference. This is one of those situations that makes me love Boxycharm, because I don't think I ever would have tried this if I didn't receive it in Boxycharm, you know? I just kind of looked at it. I'm like, okay, resurfacing night serum. I'm like, okay, I'll try it. I ended up falling in love with this. So I really do need to repurchase another one of these. Highly recommend it. If you have textured skin, that's what I feel like it made a really big difference for me for. So yeah, I mean, maybe during the VIB sale, I'll pick one of those up. We'll see. Oh shit, we got some more lashes in here. Let's talk about the bold-faced lashes. These are the style Lashes for Days, and bold is beautiful. I don't have either of these lashes in here, but these are so good. I love these lashes. My favorite style is Lashes for Days. They have the thinnest band on these, but they're so wispy. Oh my God, they're the best. I really did like Bold is Beautiful as well, but these are gonna be lashes that don't last very long, but these are also like $7. So they're much more inexpensive than the Baddie B lashes. I can't remember how much the MakeupGeek ones were, but these are bomb, especially if you're new to makeup, new to lashes. I feel like this is such a good line to start with because, again, the band is so thin and they're so easy to apply. These are also the lashes that I feel like everybody that I've told about these, because I actually heard about these from Amy Macedo. She was raving about lashes for days, and then she posted a picture. I'm like, girl, what the fuck are these lashes that you're wearing? And she told me they were these ones. So I know she has a code Amy. If you are interested in these, that's a code I always use. I love these eyelashes though. Next thing up is going to be another cleanser. This is the Belif Aqua Bomb Jelly Cleanser. I was surprised because I did not like this cleanser at all. It felt very drying on my skin, and being like Aqua Bomb, I thought for sure this would be like the best cleanser ever. And I did not like it. I actually almost returned it, but I'm like, no, let's write it out. Let's see if my skin adjusts to it. And I was just like, no, bitch, like this is not it for me. So I would not recommend this one. I know Stephanie Nicole, she's the reason that I bought this. She loves this cleanser, but for me, it's not what I look for in my cleanser. And it just, again, it really started to dry out my skin, which I'm still like shook over. I'm like, how does this dry out my skin? So I would not recommend this. I will not repurchase it, but I mean, everybody's skin's different. Next thing up is going to be from Halo Beauty. This is the Kiwi Seed Booster. I debate all the time if I want to start ordering these again, because I really did notice a difference with like the balance in my skin, especially like my chest. My chest would always get super red whenever I would apply makeup or anything, because I always drag everything down. But even like sitting under the bright lights, I feel like my skin always gets like that redness, you know? But when I was taking this, I noticed my skin felt a lot more balanced, and my overall, like my whole body, it felt a lot more hydrated, especially my legs, because I have insanely dry legs. Oh my God. So I actually am considering buying this again. This hair is driving me fucking crazy. So I'm probably gonna say that I would repurchase this again, just because I really did notice a difference, and I'm much better about taking vitamins than I used to be. That was one reason why I was very skeptical about me with vitamins, is because especially when I was younger, I never would take vitamins on a daily, but now I'm to the point, because even when I was using this one, I would forget like every other day, and I still noticed a difference. So that's where I'm like, okay, should I try it again and actually commit to it and remind myself daily to use it, you know? I know a lot of people really like the hair, skin, and nails line as well, but I feel like this is the one that really called to me because it was more skin focused. I have enough hair on my body. I do not need my hair to grow any faster. That's why I went with this route. And I feel like between what I've tried from Halo Beauty, like I've tried the Kiwi Seed Booster and I also tried the Daily Vitamin, this was the one that stood out to me. I look at it now too and I'm like, you're not gonna notice a difference with a daily vitamin. So I'm actually considering doing that again as well. But I could see myself repurchasing this because I've purchased, I think 3 bottles of this, because there was like a whole shipment issue. I think I talked about it in previous Empties videos. There was a lapse in my shipment, so then I skipped a month and it was like back and forth, back and forth. What I would recommend, if you're interested in trying these or the daily vitamins or even the hair, skin, and nails, buy like a few months worth. That way you don't have the issue that I did with the lapse in shipment, or I just forget to order. And since then, like since I actually purchased this, she has done like a monthly reshipment type of thing. So I felt like that was a really good idea. She really listened to her consumers when it came to that. I'll just put it this way. It's not like a product that you need, but if you're having issues with your skin, I do think that that may help. Next thing is going to be my favorite hair mask, and this is for my blonde britches out there, okay? Or even if you have purple hair, the Pravana, the Perfect Blonde Purple Toning Mask. I was using all these purple shampoos and I felt like they dried out my hair like crazy. So I saw this randomly one day and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna try it because I love hair masks, because that gives me the hydration that I'm looking for. So I tried this when I was blonde. This instantly corrected my brassiness, because my hair gets very brassy when I'm blonde, but even with my purple hair, I feel like it just brings my purple to life. Like as my purple fades out, it gets a little bit more dull. So I'll throw this in my hair, I'll let it sit on for like 10 minutes, and it just kind of makes everything look a little bit more vibrant. But where I feel like this is the most effective is if you have blonde hair. It totally corrects my brassiness and it doesn't dry out my hair. It actually serves as like a brassiness corrector and a hydration mask in one. So I really do love this. I believe it's available at Ulta. Highly recommend it. I could not recommend it enough, and I actually do have one of these in my shower right now, so I have repurchased it. I think that's like my 4th or 5th bottle of that. I love it. Next one up is going to be my Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. You guys have heard me talk about this so much on my channel. I just talked about it again in my March favorites video. I'm not gonna say too much about it because you should know by now if you've been watching my videos. I fucking love this. It gives me the most beautiful dewiness to my skin. Makeup lays so nicely on top of it. I even talked about this in my top 5 products that make me look youngish video. I mean, I've talked about this so much. So I love Tatcha. I love the scent of their products. Like this is another one. I can't I can't talk about it without smelling it because it just smells so good. I think I've been using this faithfully for like a year at this point, so highly recommend. I actually need to buy another one of these because I'm almost out of my one upstairs, so cannot recommend this enough. I feel like if you're oily skin, you may not like this one. I would probably go for the water cream, but if you are dry skin, especially like my skin's so fucking dry right now, this is definitely the one I would recommend. I love it. I know it's hella expensive, but it's the fucking bomb.com. Okay, next thing up is going to be the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. I don't think I would repurchase this one because I don't notice a ton difference. Like, I notice a slight difference, but then again, I'm like, but is it this product, you know? It's supposed to visibly restore the appearance of skin by morning. Again, I don't know if that is what it does for me. I feel like concentrate is the best way to explain it because in one breath it feels like an oil, but then it's not at the same time. It's so weird, but I did like this, but I don't think that I would repurchase it. I've been loving the Good Molecules. What is it? The Ultra-Hydrating Facial Oil, I think it's called. That's the one I've been grabbing for, and it's so inexpensive. It's such a good product. This is more expensive, and I don't know, for how much it is and the difference that I don't really notice from it. Like, I notice a slight difference, but for the price of this, I'm just like, I probably won't repurchase it. Next one up is going to be the Tatcha Violet C Brightening Serum. I think this is the only product from Tatcha that I've tried that I'm like, I just don't see the point in this product, or I didn't notice a difference with it. Granted, I only had the little travel size of this, but I feel like my favorite vitamin C serum is the Drunk Elephant one, but I hate the scent of it with a passion. Like, it just smells like dirty feet on my face. This one, I used it, I really like the texture of it, but I just didn't really notice a brightening effect. Whereas the Drunk Elephant one, like, I instantly noticed within a few days. Like, I noticed the difference that it makes for my skin. I just wish that it had a different scent to it because it drives me crazy. So this one I would not repurchase because I just didn't notice a difference. You get a really good amount of size with these travel size. Like, this lasted me longer than a month. So I feel like with Tatcha especially, their products are so ideal to get these travel sizes because they're actually gonna last because they're very emollient, I notice. Like, a very little goes a long way. So anytime I see their products that I haven't tried before available in travel sizes, I know that they're gonna last a good amount of time. So those are the ones that I always try first, and then if I like it, I'll buy the full size, you know? So this is one that I just wouldn't recommend. I would not repurchase just because I didn't notice a difference, so that to me, it's not worth it. Next one is going to be the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Soft Brown. It's always so exciting whenever I have makeup products in Empties videos because it's very rare, but that's how I know I love the product. So this is gonna be my go-to. I always use this one. I actually have a new one in my collection, so I have repurchased this. I love the shade of this one as well because it matches my hair pretty well. It's a little bit lighter, but that's what I like. I don't have it on today. I have just a brow powder on right now. But this one, if I'm reaching for a brow pencil, I feel like there's a lot of dupes out there for this, but they're not exactly the same. Like, they're not as good as this one. But whenever these are on sale at the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, or even Sephora has them on sale, like anytime these are on sale, I always make sure I grab one because I know that I love it. I don't think that anything is as good as this. So would recommend, would repurchase, still love it to this day, and yeah, love it. I think this is gonna be the last makeup product, the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner. This is the shade Crybaby. So it's like a pastel purple. I love their liners, but they're so inconsistent. Like, I've gotten some, they're so creamy, they're so rich in pigment, and then others that I've gotten are like this, where they're so dried out, like, there ain't shit coming out of there right now. But usually when I get these, they're like one swipe application, they're super pigmented, they're really nice, but then again, they're just so inconsistent. But this one, when I initially received it, it wasn't like that. It was very rich in pigment. It was very creamy, but it just dried out because I don't use it every day. So I do recommend these. Just be mindful that they can be very inconsistent. So if you get a dud, I would reach out to the company to see if they could either switch it out or whatever the case may be, just because I feel like more times than not, I get better ones, like I get the creamy pigmented ones, but then there are other times that I get the ones that are trash. So make sure you're mindful of that. These are super inexpensive, but they are really good liners because they'll last so long in your waterline. Like, I have pretty watery eyes and these will last all day long. So if you get a good one, you're set. Okay, next thing, like, I'm no fitness professional, I'm no fitness expert, but I've been drinking these Ghost BCAAs. They're just branched chain amino acids. This is going to be what I drink either while I'm working out or after. Anytime that I feel like I'm more dehydrated and I need some electrolytes, these are the ones that I always go for. These are the Ghost Sour Patch Watermelon. I'm currently drinking the Sour Patch Red Berry, and I actually do prefer the Red Berry over this one. But if you love watermelon Sour Patch Kids, this is exact. Like, it tastes just like them. So I would still recommend this. I would still repurchase it. I just find myself favoring the Red Berry over this one. I'm actually drinking the Red Berry right now. Not that I worked out today or anything, but next thing up is going to be my favorite facial wipes, the Kirkland Signature Daily Facial Towelettes. I talk about these in every single Empties video because these are the only makeup wipes that I use. I don't use them on my face. I always use them to wipe off swatches and stuff like that. But these are like luxury makeup wipes for a super affordable price. I think you get 120 wipes in a big box, and then it's like 12 bucks. So super inexpensive. I love these. These are the only ones that I use, so. Next one up is going to be the Alani Nu pre-workout in Cotton Candy Grape. I love their pre-workout in Mimosa. I always feel like there's just something about Alani Nu's flavors that it's just like, it's too much for me, like it's too sweet. This one I feel like is a lot more subtle with how it tastes. So I did like it because of that, but I still favor like the Mimosa flavor. I feel like there was another one that I really liked, but Mimosa is always the one that stands out to me. There was a time that this brand was so insanely hard to get at GNC. This is where I got mine, was GNC. But I do really like this one. I stopped drinking pre-workout because I was having a hard time sleeping at night. Like any amount of caffeine that I drink, I'm just like bing, and I'm wired all night. So for me, I would favor a pre-workout like when I'm on overnights because I'm a lot more tired. But I found since I started just drinking like this coffee, it's by Khalifa, it's like a mocha coffee, that's like enough for me to have enough energy. Whereas this is gonna really pump you up. If you don't like the tingles with pre-workouts, this is not the one for you. But I still would recommend it. I still would repurchase it. I just would not drink it every single day because again, I'm just one of those people that I'm wide awake whenever I drink one of these. Oh shit, I didn't realize I have another Mimosa pre-workout in here. So this is the one. This is the one I would recommend. So there you go. So you can see what it looks like. Okay, next thing is the DHC Deep Cleansing Oil. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Like, people rave about this and I'm just like, no, this is not it for me. How do I want to explain this? When I use an oil-based cleanser, I do the double cleanse. So I go in with my oil cleanser first, like something like this, and then I'll still do a cleanser after. Like, I'll wipe that off and then I'll go in with my cleanser. Whenever I use the Tatcha Cleansing Oil, like that hydration will stay on my skin. There's just something to me so unique about the Tatcha one, so that's the one that I would repurchase. This one though, I don't know, there was just something about this that I didn't like, and I believe that there's like olive oil in this if I'm remembering correctly. So to me, olive oil is gonna strip your skin. That's how this felt on my skin. Like, it just felt like it was stripping my skin and just not giving me the hydration that I look for, especially when it comes to a cleansing oil. You know what I mean? All right, we're gonna end on some dry shampoos. So I have the Batiste Dry Shampoo Plus in the Beautifully Brunette. I have the Kenra Volume Dry Shampoo, and then I have the Matrix Biolage Dry Shampoo. If I were to repurchase any of these, it's going to be the Batiste. This one's my favorite. I just love this one because it really gets rid of the oils on my scalp, and it gives me a little bit of volume, but not too much. Like, it gives me just enough. I did really like the Kenra one as well, but this Biolage one, no fucking way. Like, this did absolutely nothing for my hair, and I used this so incredibly fast. Like, it feels like you have to add so much to your hair. So I would still like the Batiste one. This is the one I would still recommend because it's so inexpensive and it just works so well. But I would say if you have dark roots like I do, get a tinted one, or even if you have blonde hair, they have a blonde one. The ones that are just scented, they leave a white cast on my hair. So I always just gravitate towards the tinted ones. I just feel like I don't have to worry about having like a big ass white patch on my scalp, you know what I mean? So again, I would still recommend the Kenra one. It's just more expensive. This one, you can't go wrong with this one. I fucking love that one. So that's going to be all of my current empties. Oh my God, that was so long. I've been recording for like an hour now. Holy crap. So if you guys have any favorites in here, or if you have difference in opinions on these products, please leave them in the comments down below, because it's just always so funny to me. Like, when I say that I don't or do like a product and somebody has the opposite opinion of, it's so interesting to me. So if you guys have any other feelings on these products, please let me know. But that's it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Peace!